Hey guys, Kev here, and I have a couple of concepts. I believe these are the same model, so I don't know what happened there, but they sent me a couple of the same thing. We'll see if it's the same version even. Chuck that. This is the Kansept Kitpu, which I believe is a Jonathan Styles design. So satin 20 CV, stonewashed titanium, Arctic Storm. Satin 20, okay. So yeah, we got two of them. All right, I don't even know if I need to open both. Maybe we will for consistency's sake. That'll make pass around nice and easy though. Just pass one around. Ooh, dude, this, oh, yes. Are you kidding me? I'm getting really excited. Dude. This is a weird thought, but my immediate thought was, I've been wanting Jack Wolf Knives to make a Dr. Feelgood locking knife since they started making locking knives, and this is kind of what that would be, which is cool. So I love the bolster lock, love how small it is, love the window here in the front. The Arctic looks nice, satin hardware. Don't love that there's like, I don't know, all these screws right there, but I get it. Clip looks reversible, but it's on the bottom. Curious how strong that is. Yep, it's locked in by a channel, so that's good. Flipper tab, but no jimping. Interesting, and that's it. Ooh, that works. Beautiful knife. Drop point. It's a sway back. Slight sway back. Dude, this thing is fucking sick. Kansept. Jonathan. Killing it. That's just cool. Trying to get a feel for this flipper tab. Make sure it's not gonna hurt. Because it does not have jimping. Well, it has like one jimp, but it's like on the end. No, I wouldn't even classify that. Look at this. Nothing there. Kansept has a thing, guys. They do not jimp flipper tabs. I don't think I've ever seen a Kansept with a jimped flipper tab. Have you? Maybe I have. Maybe some designer like insisted, but Kansept does not like to jimp flippers, which is interesting. This is sick, dude. Absolutely awesome. I want to see if this other one is identical. I want to see if it feels the same. I just want to, I just want to know. Since they're the same, let's see if they're the same. Action's good. Detent feels almost identical, which is impressive because that is not usually the case. Same no jimping. Wow. Don't think I could tell them apart. That's really nice execution. Centering, dead nuts. Centering, dead nuts. Any play? No detent lash. No detent lash. There's like a fuller sort of, but I don't think you can get on there to flick it. Nah. Let's check the lockup. Lockup looks good. Dude, these knives are damn near identical all around. Like, I mean, I know it's the same knife, guys. I just, trust me. I've QC'd hundreds of the same knife before. These OEMs are good, though. They can do a really good job. Is this? Oh, man, they should have jimped that all the way up. I think they were trying to be sneaky here with the front flipper, but they didn't jimp it enough. Yeah, I can get it. I can get it. There. They were trying to be sneaky with that, but They didn't put enough, you know. Kansept suffers from the same issue that Kaiser and Remet suffer from. I had a Remet out a second ago. I guess I put it over on the pass around table, but they just don't, like, their jimping is too smooth, you know? And depending on the finish, it can make a big difference. But as you can see, I can front flip it. I don't know if I can... can reach around it. There's no way I'm roll backing it. That's going to hurt. Yeah. But can do more than I thought. I thought it was just going to be a flipper. I like the idea of the sneaky front flipper, but I want it to just be a little bit... I want it to be executed better. Because it could be like a... It could just be an awesome micro front flipper if they just jimped it right. If this just had tight space jimping all around it, over around the top, it'd be perfect. If it was like a Pena, you know, if it was dialed in jimp-wise like a Pena is, or even like some of our stuff has like, you know, finer jimping up and around. If you took that jimping and put it on here, you'd be able to grab this easily. You'd be able to hit this and it wouldn't be as hard, you know? Like now I'm slipping over it because there might be a little bit of oil on there. Like here, I'm all the way at the top. I'm not even, like I'm literally resting on top of the pyramid and it feels no different than hitting that from the front. So definitely could make it even better, but it is awesome. Let me grab my Jack Wolf Feel Good because I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's one of my favorite pocket knives. It's my favorite Jack Wolf. And I've wanted them to do a locking version since they came out with the Gunslinger. And now maybe you can see what I was thinking about when I first saw it. I was like, ooh. And this is exactly what I think Ben should do. Is make a sheep's foot Kitpu, basically. I think it would work really well, and you could even do the micro front flipper here. Get that jimping right. I mean, this is, in my opinion, the best Jack Wolf. I just love the design. It's so cool. And you got a decent sized knife. I mean, it's kind of like a Midnight that everybody loves, but just shrunken down a little bit this way. And I just think that's so cool. And the walk and talk on these is bananas. So good. But again, if you put a Kitpu up next to it, literally, yeah. Oh, man, makes me want to carry the shit out of that one. Yeah, I'd love to see a sheep's foot version of this for sure. But even this blade shape's good. This is all arounder right here. Nice drop point. I can do utility cutting with this. It's got a decent length on it. 2 3/4 probably. Maybe 3 inches. Yeah, just under 3. 2.9 inch blade. 3 1/4 inch handle. So what's that? 6.15, something like that overall. Really good size. Actually, let's do it. Ironically, that's the size everything yesterday was when I was doing videos and comparing stuff. Everything was in this sort of range. Been carrying this one today. Oh my God, guys. Check out my video on the Mini Griffin G10. They also have full-size ones in G10. This is the best budget knife you're going to find, guys. This thing is under $80, and it feels like a, $200 to $300 knife. Yeah, the materials are budget. You have G10 and 14C, but they pimped it out with the hand satin and the action. You get the milled clip. Listen to those acoustics. You definitely want a satin one if you want the acoustics like that. I'll put it up to the mic. Listen to this. Oh my goodness. Anyway, size comparison. A little bit bigger, but still absolutely wonderful. That thing's freaking amazing. Divo Binge, one of my other favorite knives. By the way, ErgonomicsEDC sending me a micarta one of these in liner lock to check out so I can compare them. Stay tuned for that. That's the jib. That's on pre-order, by the way. Check out my video on that from the other day as well. But here you go. Perfect size comparison. These two are very similar too. A little bit taller handle, not by much on the Binge. I obviously prefer the Wharncliffe blade. And I definitely prefer this flipper tab. I would take this one flipper that I can do everything with over this one that has the rear flipper and the sort of micro front flipper. Like this flip, I can basically do right here. This is basically a back flipper. I mean, although, funny story, we are waiting on prototypes of a V2 of this and a large version. So one that's a bit larger. And we added a micro flipper tab right here. So there's some people in videos on this. You can like dig in on this blade tang and you can flip it. So we thought, why not add just a little bit of something right here with jimping on it so that you can easily get that front flip or that flip on it. And then everything else will be the same, obviously. And then we'll have a large version that's like 7.5 inches overall or something. So that's coming. Very cool. With Blade Bin. Shout out to them. So yeah, guys, that's the Kitpu. What do you think about the Kitpu? I also have the Dreadnought from Kansept I'm going to do a video on. I'll probably do that one next, but it'll probably be tomorrow for you guys. It'll be the next day the video goes up. I love this thing. Great job, Jonathan. The ergos, let's talk about that. Feels great. Feels great in hand. I do feel like I'm squeezing something here. Is it the clip moving? Yeah, the clip's moving a little bit. So let's see about reversing it. Do we have a T8? We do not. We have a T6. That's good, actually. Because it's got to be thin to fit back here. And if you press on this to the side enough, you can actually just break the head off of that screw. And then guess what? You're screwed. Pun intended. So doing a T6 is actually better. Because if you do a T8, then the head is too... you're killing the stability of it. Because you're taking so much out to put the head in, the tooling in. So T6 actually is better in this scenario. And then you want that slot on each side so that the titanium, part of the titanium's taking some of the force. Yeah, believe it or not, there's actually a lot that goes into a rear-mounted clip like that. Of course, your design has to have a flat back as well. So let's see, left-handed. Feels good. Now, as a lefty, of course, you got to worry about the lock bar. Luckily, you don't have much exposed. But if you're like right here, it's going to really lock up the detent. So you just got to get off of that. But that's not too difficult. Honestly, this is one that I don't really see the point. Well, let me see if it makes this easier. Might let me get a little bit better grip. Man. The front flip's just tough in general. Yeah, I don't think it makes a difference, honestly. So, I don't think they actually designed that as a front flipper, but Probably figured, you know, if you can do it, you can do it. Kind of like how there's like 2 relief cuts, like one here and one here, which is cool. It's got his standard inlay setup where he's got it coming around the side. It's got like 4 tabs or whatever you would call that. Yeah, I love it. I think they did a great job on this. So, great job, Jonathan. Great job, Kansept. You guys nailed it. By the way, this is like a flat here, so you can choke up, and it feels really good. No jimping up here, but it's fine. I mean, this is not going to be a heavy-duty use kind of knife. You can get up in a good grip like this for utility cuts. Feels good. Size is basically perfect. Ow! I was on the lock bar. That hurt. Oh, stabbed me, dude. Yeah, I don't know why they hate jimping. But again, if they did that tight jimping up and around here and up and around here, and then they didn't have to have this sharp point, because that's all you got. That's the only thing you can grab. So they had to make it sharp because they don't want to put jimping for some reason. But super fun knife. Yeah. I'm sure these are already really popular. I'll put a link in the description. If you guys want to use that, it'll help the channel. You can use the code LeftyEDC, save yourself 10% as well, which is awesome. And yeah, that's it, guys. The Kitpu from Kansept. I love you. And I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. I'll catch you later. Peace.